What's up, Divine Feminine? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with your weekly energy check for Divine Feminine, our Sunday content, y'all. Y'all already know every Sunday we come in with that energy check. Okay, so I hope this the holiday weekend treated you guys well, and you guys were, I don't know, fulfilled, just fulfilled, happy, feeling joyous, whether you spent it relaxing or visiting or shopping or whatever it is that you chose to do. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna hop right into y'all reading. But first, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the tribe, please go ahead and do so by hitting that subscribe button plus that post notification bell so that you guys can be notified every single time I post another video or go live. Give this video a big fat thumbs up and leave all your thoughts and opinions down below. Check out the description where you guys can find out where to follow me on social media, as well as how to book a personal reading with your girl. And without further ado, I am seeing adjustment, but let's go ahead and call in the necessary assistance first. Holy Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest light. Please use me as a vessel of clear, concise, channeled messages for the Divine Feminine as it pertains to their energy check-in for the week. For this week, okay, from the 28th to the, I don't know, y'all. It's going to be December something by next week, Saturday, Sunday, okay? Yeah, all right. So we keep getting this energy, you guys. And I've definitely been pointed in the right direction finally as it pertains to the new things that I'm going to be doing. Of course, that's not something I'm going to release right now, but of course, it's something that is going to be started to be studied and looked into on my behalf. But at this time, I do feel like a propel forward in your journey is getting ready to come to the forefront. I feel like an energy shift as it pertains to where you're putting your energy is going to shift. I do feel like in the previous weeks, months, and cycles, it's been a lot of energy being put into other individuals. But at this time, you're realizing that you have to balance yourself out by also actually putting that energy into yourself. Because I always tell you guys, like, if I use the empty cup for an example, yeah, I am getting sexual frustration. I was getting that in a pre-shuffle as well, but we'll get to that part. I can't remember what I was about to say. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Oh yeah, I was using the cup reference, and it's like you can have a full cup, but if you pouring and pouring and pouring into somebody's empty cup and they have nothing to pour back into you, eventually your cup is gonna be empty. And you guys are kind of realizing that. I do feel like over these past couple of weeks, or at least the past week, you guys have been trying to summon back that power wherever you feel like you have like a hole in your energy field where it's being siphoned by specific individuals. I do feel like you are going to be doing what's necessary in order to call that back, because you need that energy to put into yourself. You have things that you're working on right now, you know, like almost everybody is working on some type of creative project. But even if you are in a profession where you've gotten an education and that's kind of what you want to stick to for your primary thing, it's just kind of like you've been working tirelessly to get to the level, you know, the goal that you want, whether that's a promotion, a transfer, a raise, it doesn't matter. But overall, I feel like each and every Divine Feminine has been working on their alignment as well as their success and their journey as well. So even if it's something like your journey that you feel like your energy has been siphoned to, you've become a sponge to your twin, you know, you may be feeling like a lot of their shadow aspects or their depression, or if they're going through the dark night of the soul or any changes or shifts in their energy, you could be getting the bulk of that because of the energetic cord that can't be broken. You know, the only thing you can continue to do is call back your energy, because at the end of the day, the things that you are trying to cultivate require that energy for you to have for yourself, rather than just, again, pouring out your cup until it's empty. All right, so let's grab some more energy. So like I said, sensuality was in reverse. A lot of you guys could be feeling blocked on a sexual level. I feel like a lot of you don't want to connect to anybody unless it's your divine masculine. So you can be feeling kind of blocked in the sacral chakra. And all I can really suggest to you guys is, you know, is certain dances, certain foods, certain yoga poses, as well as possibly masturbation. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I mean, everybody ain't gonna agree to that, but at the same time, you can use that as also a form of sex magic to manifest what it is that you want. And like I said, to call back your sexual energy, your sensuality, which is a part of being divine feminine. You know, all the goddesses of love are goddesses of sensuality as well. So that's an important part of being a divine feminine. Adjustments, I'm telling you. Looking back, moving forward. So once again, it's like you was giving your energy to a lot of things. I feel like it's certain things, certain chapters that you feel are not closed yet, but you feel like you have to walk away from it for the time being, because again, you was giving your energy too much to something that wasn't reciprocating it, which essentially was draining you. And even if you didn't feel drained, I feel like there was a sense of a lack of movement forward, because it's like I said, that movement forward kind of requires that push from the energy that you initially and originally have. But again, when it being siphoned by so many different energies, and probably specifically one that really needs it, that's been leaving you with very little energy to manifest with. Okay, so those adjustments are being made. It's like, you know what? I haven't forgotten about you. I don't want to leave you behind, but I got to keep moving forward. The world is going to keep spinning. And as I stated to you guys before, how I feel about waiting is that it's universal laws when it comes to waiting too. Because you putting that waiting energy out. So that's exactly what you're going to perpetuate. So that's the reason why it's not like I'm being insensitive to the twin flame journey, you know, because I know I'm an Aquarius and y'all probably like, girl, you just detached. Like, you know, probably so. But at the same time, I know that my quality of life is not in waiting around for somebody. It's like moving forward with your life and allowing that person to catch up. Because at this point, you put into whatever this is all that you can put into it, especially if we're talking about your twin flame journey. Now you're about to lead by example. Now you're about to inadvertently heal your divine masculine by continuing to heal yourself and the aspects of you that still need work, rather than just kind of sitting with your, you know, your elbows on your knees and your chin in your hands, like, oh man, like when are they gonna join me in this journey? Well, we have to realize that that's specifically up to that individual. We have no control over that. And putting your energy so much into something that you have no control over could be a breeding ground for disappointment. And that's the truth. So I feel like you guys are adapting a new energy this week here with this becoming something new. And I do feel like that new sense of being, that new energy, that new realization is lighting a fire under your ass, which is going to propel a lot of things forward in your life. We are getting the river of blessings. So Oshun is showing up in a reading today with her leopard energy. She represents so many different things, you know, because of so many different aspects of her life where she represents different animals or insects, you know what I'm saying? So leopard is definitely one of them. And it's saying river of blessings, release constraints. And like I said, you're taking the road of least resistance. You're going to put your energy into something that will actually move forward because of energy. You see what I'm saying? Rather than something that is like, okay, I'm putting my energy into this, but I don't see any change. I don't see any progress. It's like, okay, shifting that focus to something that you know can have some progress. Whether that's a new relationship where somebody is showing equal interest in you, or whether that's a new business or a field of choice where you feel like you can gain more results, where something else could be moving too slow, no matter how much energy you are exerting to kind of help something move forward or grow. Okay, so I do feel like because of you allowing things to flow, kind of closing your eyes and having this blind faith, but not just closing your eyes for the aspect of blind faith, but closing your eyes for the power of visualization, allowing yourself to live in that moment of the reality that you actually want, and then releasing that into the ethers and having faith that it's going to come to fruition, because you are a being of abundance of power. You have an abundance of power. It's just all about how you manage it. How you leave yourself with enough energy to not be stripped of your empowerment. Okay, So, like I said, yes, it's okay to give out energy, but not more than you're giving to yourself. You know, sometimes you got to do that pullback so that you can recuperate. Opening heart. And that's at the bottom of the deck. So, again, you guys, it's like anything that may have had you shut down, uh, I feel like, you coming back to center. You really are. And it's something so significant about water. So, again, with the river of blessings, as well as this deep connections and water blessings as well. A lot of you guys may govern underwater goddesses just like myself. And it doesn't have to be Oshun. It could be, Yemiya, But at the end of the day, it's like whatever the case is, it's like you may offer something over to the goddesses in order to call back your goddess energy, in order to call in that assistance to get back in touch with yourself and get your energy back up to where it was, up to where you saw the flow that you needed and wanted. And like I said, guys, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. It's important. No matter how much we don't give that credit, it's so necessary, because at the end of the day, us having healthy boundaries is what allows us to continue to moving forward, growing, healing, loving ourselves. It's like allowing people to do whatever, take whatever. It's not exemplifying the self-love that we claim to have. Sometimes catering to yourself may come off as selfishness, but you already know, the universe already knows, the holy divine already knows, your higher self already knows how much of yourself you put out. So these boundaries are here and they're in place because, again, you are becoming confident enough to be able to evolve out of any people-pleasing habits or behavioral patterns that have been leaving you in disappointment. You leaving that old you behind. It's so crazy that we literally got 3 cards that speak to water: deep connection, water blessings, calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. Like I said, getting y'all self back together, doing this in silence. Not making big, heavy, huge announcements, but when you unavailable, you are sounding that. Like, no, not right now. I'm meditating. No, right now, not right now. I'm doing a Reiki healing session on myself. Not right now. I'm taking a spiritual bath. I'll connect with you later. I'm on a nature walk. But this is you coming back to center. Because you have to. In order for you to have whatever it is that you looking back at, but you moving away from, you have to be self-regulated. You have to be in the energy to receive it, as well as that individual. So it takes two. And as much as, as divine feminine, we want to carry the bulk, it's not our responsibility. It's our responsibility to be compassionate, empathic, loving, nurturing, intuitive, and receptive. Most of all, receptivity. You've already put out the energy. Now sit back and get ready to receive. But in the meantime, build yourself back up to where you were before. Because I definitely feel like energies have taken a hit when it comes down to not getting a return on your investment. That can be definitely ego bruising, which we're not trying to operate out of ego. But at the same time, it could take a hit on your energy too. Balance, stability, standing firm. What did I say, guys? Being sound with your decision to put not your guard up, but you see how her hands are raised. Her hands are raised. It's like knowing when to say enough is enough. And speaking up for yourself and gaining the respect in return, because people don't have any choice but to comply when you are putting boundaries up with your energy. Yeah, some people may complain, and they may have their things to say, but if you don't feel good about continuously giving your energy into something that it's like you're just throwing that shit down a dark hole, then you don't have to continue to give to it. And people have to respect that because it's your energy, and nobody like is entitled to it. It's a time to give when you feel led to give. It's a time to take when you know what I'm saying, it's time to take. And right now, you at a place where you realizing You put more of yourself out there than what you're getting back. And so maybe you need to focus your energy within. And that could be as it pertains to anything. Maybe you always, you know, maybe you always supporting. Maybe you always donating. Maybe you always the friend that show up to somebody's house with chicken noodle soup when they sick. But now you feeling depleted. Where your chicken noodle soup? You know, who's going to run you a spiritual bath when you feeling at your weakest and your lowest? Who's going to come and just give you advice when you finally the one that needs some guidance? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things you're considering. And I do feel like it's putting you in a deeply emotional space. A lot of this, you don't know where it's coming from. And I do feel like some of the people that you are deciding to pull your energy back, you could be feeling the emotions from them, because there's going to be people in regret about not giving the energy that needed to be given, or not putting in the effort that you were putting, allowing you to carry a friendship or a relationship or responsibilities on your own. They're going to be in regret. So even if you come to a place of peace, there may be times where emotions rise within you that are not yours, and you have to learn how to differentiate that and transmute it. I'm getting that a lot of the triggering is definitely coming from a place of repeated past life cycles. It's like your soul could be tired to the point of damned if I do, damned if I don't. How many lifetimes we gotta keep going through this? Like, I keep every lifetime, you know, trying to push something to completion so that it can be closed out in this lifetime. No matter what that is, even if it's just union with your DM. And there could be the frustration there, because it's like the lack of clarity. It's like, I don't understand why I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So I do feel like in you guys taking this time to yourself, just kind of pampering yourself. And it ain't even always pampering, but you know, it's pampering your soul when you do, you know, little acts of self-care to help yourself get back to where you were before. Feeling how you were feeling before, having that level of confidence, feeling creative, feeling sexy. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling sexually blocked, number one, because there's been a lot of celibacy. There's been a lot of holding out for the divine masculine. And if the divine masculine ain't been coming through to make love to you, that could be making you feel some kind of way. Even if it's not in the forefront of your mind, sometimes in the back of your mind, there can be insecurities that are arising. Like, why doesn't my divine masculine desire me the way that I want to? Because I feel like I can't hold it no more. But they doing a good job over there of staying away from me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that can make you feel like, you know, and I feel like your divine masculine always gonna think you beautiful. You the other half to his soul. Now, whether he's able to express that or not, that's a whole nother story. But I feel like it's always going to be an attraction and a love there. Whether they strong and healed enough to express it or not. But you got to understand that anything that's being held away from you or delayed at the time is something that would have thrown you even further off your path. So sometimes separation, delays, and holdups are necessary, because if this person have to tweak something significantly in their life, their patterns, their mindset, that could possibly be detrimental to you, then why would spirit want to not necessarily burden you with that, but put that on your plate to where it is causing setbacks in other areas of your life that you work so hard to attain? Sometimes we just have to accept that somebody is not where we are in our journey. So let's see. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so why is Wings of Light here for Divine Feminine? Becoming something new. I'm telling you, you're going to be adding things to your career. And I feel like it's requiring getting out of your head about a situation. Not allowing yourself to be stuck anymore. Because if you were feeling stuck or you were feeling a lack of movement in other areas of your life, it was because of stuck mental energy. All right, yeah. Because something is moving too slow here. So for a lot of you, it's not your career sector. It could be just something that you feel like is moving too slow as it pertains to your divine masculine. So put it where where it resonates, because I don't want to say everybody business going slow. That's not the case. Some people are flourishing greatly. You know what I'm saying? So whatever in your life has slowed down tremendously, where you was feeling stuck, no movement forward, you shifting your energy. Like I said, you taking a pivot in your path, or if you have just been too receptive to like a lack of return, you no longer doing that. It's like becoming something new. It's like becoming more fierce, becoming more firm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be soft, but there's aspects of you that has to be firm and resolute when it comes down to your standards, divine feminine. Otherwise, people gonna keep crossing them boundaries, and that's just the bottom line. That's the way the world is. And we probably look at it so cruelly because we are not like that. We don't operate from that space. When we meet good people, we appreciate, we cherish them, and we give that energy back to them. It's like, but we got to understand that everybody is not us, you know? And even if our divine masculines mirror a portion of us, that doesn't mean that they've already evolved to where we are on that level of emotional generosity. Let's see. Why is adjustment here? I wouldn't be surprised that 8 of Cups come out, because I see, yeah, release. It's like being okay with a friendship. Releasing dark thoughts. Releasing anything that's been heavy or dense. Understanding the message and the lesson behind something. And like I said, that's like releasing those intentions off into the ethers and knowing that it's going to come back when it's time. But in the meantime, it's like living in the moment and enjoying each step that you take to get towards your final destination, your final goal. River of blessings. So the flow is getting ready to start happening for you. We definitely getting the Wheel of Fortune here, which is speaking to that positive movement forward. So the minute that you release certain constraints, certain restrictions that you put yourself in order to remain loyal to certain individuals and certain things that's just not yielding not giving what it's supposed to give, honey. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Pentacles, setting boundaries. I'm telling you, you an eagle. You an eagle, not a pigeon. So with this 5 of Wands here, I wouldn't necessarily gonna say like you guys are in defense mode, but some of you could be. Some of you guys could be, especially with this 5 of Wands. If not, it's like you grounding yourself amidst any type of drama, conflict, or opposing energies, because opposing energies is definitely showing up here. Why is this 5 of Wands here? I'm getting somebody out for blood. But I feel like you've always been so emotional and open-hearted, you know. But at the same time, it's like you are the eagle. You fly high. Snakes slither low. So Spirit is just asking you to remember who you are. Set a specific threshold, especially to people that are, you know, energies are opposing to that. And even if it isn't actual drama, you know, it's just a conflicting energy in general. It's conflicting to what it is that you want. I feel like some of these divine masculines are like in a war zone. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they can have really jealous partners here. People that's out for blood, for sure. Definitely furious at the divine masculine. And that could be the reason why it's basically saying, like, accept what's happening right now, because it might not even be conducive to your health. Like, it could be things that's going on that's unhealthy for DM, but DM want to keep you out of it. And sometimes you don't have no choice but to just comply with people's wishes. You just don't. If your divine masculine feel like they in too dangerous of a situation to deal with you right now, that's probably something you should respect, you know? Opening hearts. Damn, I caught that one. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. I'm telling you, so keep your heart open, because it's definitely somebody here that's wanting to win at all costs. So they doing everything to stop this from coming forth. And that's what you don't see. So a lot of you guys can just be thinking, oh, it's just divine masculine making excuses. No, It's really people that's trying hard to hold this person back, or trying hard, because you see, I already said you the eagle. You sitting here with your hands, your arms open, trying to welcome your mate. And here they are, you know, trying to take form, trying to be that eagle as well. And then they can have at least two people holding them back. You know, whether it's a mother and a baby mama, a sister and an ex-wife, it don't matter. Or if they got two karmics, but they got two people that's trying to hold them back from flying. But you see, you in the background, you still got to take flight. You still have to take flight. It's too much low vibrational energy here. And that could be the reason why you being asked to refocus yours. Because it's like getting caught up in exchange with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. That's too much jealousy. That's too much pettiness. That's too much like somebody just being morally corrupt and willing to do whatever. And that's such an opposite energy to you. 5s are very low vibrational. And somebody here knows that they no longer see a long-term future, or this could be somebody they already asked for a divorce or asked to move out from. But Spirit is saying basically you got deep connections. Just continue to, you know, like, again, you can offer out your emotions, or you can inadvertently do heart chakra work to help Divine Masculine open up their heart to this connection. But at the same time, it's like making sure that you're doing the inner work so that your heart is still staying in alignment, rather than it's like taking a beating and allowing your heart chakra to close, to where that's just going to cause more delays. So right now, you know, behind the scenes, you really don't know how much drama is going on, how much drama you being protected from. Why is calming the waters here? It's like your ancestors are specifically shielding you from this type of thing, because they already know, like, you're going through enough. You don't really need the drama, the conflict, somebody trying to come up against you, sabotage your connection. Yeah, the 3 of Wands. Spirit is saying continue to regulate yourself, you know, as you are waiting for your energy to be reciprocated here, because somebody is coming in. Okay? And I'm getting this 3 and this 6. That could be 3 to 6 months. Somebody is coming in. Somebody is anticipating moving towards you too, because they tired of being in this environment where, like I said, somebody out for blood. Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're watching you. They're gaining enlightenment. They know how you feel. They're seeing your messages. Whatever this is. You know, whatever you're saying online, if it's anything subliminal when it comes down to, you know, the lack of fulfillment, or either your wishes and desires, like they seeing that. They see what it is that you want and what you need. They feel like you're losing faith in this connection, and they feel like you're starting to accept being single and moving on, and going towards things that are actually going to work for you. And I feel like the more you gravitate towards that carefree serendipity, the more this person is going to feel drawn towards you. It's like the moment you release something, all of a sudden, everything starts to flow. So that's something to keep in mind, Divine Feminine, this week. And I hope this message helps somebody. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe. And I'll check you guys out on the next one.